Yeah. Okay, here we are.
Basement activity.
All right.
Recording time. That's what I call this. That's what basement activity recording time.
That's a bar. Bart. Basement activity recording time.
Yes.
That's more efficient, Jay.
Yeah.
Mark.
You don't have to type out all of that. You know.
Well, how about Bort? Basement operation
recording time.
Bort. A lot of Bort license plates. That's for all you Simpsons fans.
Bort.
We're Jimmy and Leigh are not here.
No.
They're off doing their business stuff. Jimmy's interviewing celebrities
for a Netflix movie.
And Leigh's interviewing Kale?
No, Leigh's at
He's at KaleCon.
He's at Vegan Super Bowl or something.
Leigh is here with us.
He's here. Well, that's why Leigh is not here.
Yeah.
Is because he is the jerky king. He is the vegan jerky king.
He has to go visit his loyal subjects?
Yeah.
He's out.
Spread
the mole man and the jerky.
He's at KaleCon.
He's got to spread the good word of vegan jerky.
I do imagine that Leigh is just kind of strutting around in like this big ass, like gold rings that say Jerky King.
I was really hoping you were going to say fur coat.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Here's what
wait a minute.
So KaleCon is in Las Vegas.
It's a big vegan convention.
I guarantee you, man, he gets a couple pops in him. He's going to go fight those fake pirates.
Oh my God!
Treasure Island, yeah.
He's like, no!
Save a mermaid.
Is a vegan fur coat like a ghillie suit?
Oh, pretty close. Yeah.
I think that's what it would be.
They make it out of iceberg lettuce and sand.
Yeah.
No. It's from like J.C. Penney. It's like that fake fur, really scratchy.
My coat wilted.
Suit with
my
the
coat wig.
My coat wilted.
So I said to Leigh, I says, well, if we're down 2 people, we should have some special guests.
Yes.
I said I'd like some women.
Who are the females, Kerry Jackson?
Bring us the women.
Identify the females.
And Leigh,
the ring guy over here.
Leigh said, I got it. I know exactly who, and they're here. Yay, welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. We're so excited to be here.
Yeah. Identify yourself, females.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Oh God, Kiki, let's just leave.
No, don't go. Let's start with, this is Kiki, everybody.
Hi everyone, Kiki Furia here. I'm a cosplayer, nerd, crazy person.
and you're an online gamer as well. What's your handle?
Yes, Kiki Furia is my gamer tag on Xbox and PlayStation.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm Kari Keone. I also play video games.
Returning champion.
Yeah, returning reigning champion.
It's like your 3rd time, right?
Yeah, here to talk smack on Joss Whedon and upset everyone.
You're furry.
Yeah, I play video games and I stream at Peachy Kari. So that's everything. It's all together.
And she's wearing a dragon onesie. I don't know. For those
she is wearing a dragon onesie.
I was at the Watchtower Cafe relaxing, and then I get a series of text messages, Facebook messages, calls from Jay Whitaker, and Snapchats from Jay Whitaker, being like, "Where are you? You're supposed to be here." So,
which I hated because I felt like that was like creepy guy. Like, where you at, girl? Hey, what you doing?
That usually happens at 1 a.m., not 1 p.m. You're late.
I'm just jealous that you're in a onesie. I would have worn my Flash onesie, man.
I'm sweating my butt off.
Got a Flash onesie.
Also, a fun fact about Kari.
Yeah.
She don't give one fuck.
No, not even one.
She doesn't give one fuck.
No, sorry. I'm scared.
Shannon Barnes and everyone.
Yeah, hey.
Also a returning champion.
Who?
Just
I'm
like
sorry.
10 years or so.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm just doing Jim fucking Dandy.
Oh, we can say the fuck word.
Yeah.
Because I just said, oh my gosh.
No,
so
you're fine.
will you cut that out for me?
I say, oh my gosh, all the time.
I have some street cred to handle.
Oh, right.
I can tell that you maybe don't.
If you could edit out.
But you know what? I do have control over your microphone.
I will behave. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So if you could edit out gosh and put in a different.
But someone else's voice.
Oh my fart.
Oh my Bort.
So yeah, back to me. Come see me do the job that's not crushing my soul.
Honest.
And forcing me deeper into a hole of existential malaise. Lucky 13, Wednesday.
That's right.
Wednesday nights, 8:30. I do a pub quiz. It's fun. It's the only reason I get out of bed.
I thought you were going to say you were working nights at Trails. Genuinely.
I probably could. I got it in. I know the manager.
Oh yeah.
Havoc over there. No, not that guy. Not that weird toothless guy.
Oh, okay. The other guy.
Yeah, it's Havoc that used to work with me at the Burt's.
Ah, okay.
Wait, there's a guy that refers to himself as
Rest
Havoc.
in peace.
I am Havoc. He says.
Taser face.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it's the taser face of bouncers.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what's funny about Taserface is he plays Toby on This Is Us.
I know. I saw him on Talking Dead.
Isn't that
just
funny?
recently? And I'm just like, here's this mild-mannered, guy. Is Taser face. Yeah.
And he also plays somebody named Toby.
Yeah.
Like in Roots or
No.
Jake, can you confirm?
No, confirm or deny.
Can you help us understand this?
Chris Sullivan did not play Toby in Roots. That was LeVar Burton.
Was it?
Yes,
I
LeVar
was too
Burton.
little to watch.
It was LeVar Burton.
Yeah, LeVar Burton has a tattoo on his arm
Uh-huh.
that upside down is, like one way it says Kunta, and then he turns over the other side and it says Toby.
Get the fuck
For real.
out of
Oh,
here.
that's cool.
That's actually kind of cool.
It is.
How do you do that?
I was going to get it too, but I thought people would think it was shitty.
Well, Tony.
That's hilarious.
Those letters backwards don't mean the other letters forward. How's that work?
It's a fucking optical illusion. I don't know. I'm not a tattoo artist.
Okay.
Or a magician.
I'm not nothing.
He doesn't understand how tattoos work. He's the producer and designated driver of the program. He is Quad T.
Hey.
I was right about you. No street cred at all.
Nah. Who needs street cred when you got a beard like this?
And a temple recommend.
Cheers to that.
Check me out on Twitter if you want, at Quad T Tony, or always right here on the Geek Show or on the Gadget Spot podcast with Excitable James. There he was in the corner over there. Semi-excitable.
I guess.
Jaron and Owen, where we talk tech, gadgets, and video games.
All right.
That's good. I'm proud of you, man.
Thanks.
You doing good.
We have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the kid. Isn't the kids' table cute?
It's adorable. He's proud of Tony.
Yes, I am.
He's Jay Whitaker.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If you're sitting there in your cubicle, I'm just want you to know I'm thinking about you personally.
Oh, weird. Like how? Just doing what?
Not. Why does everything got to be gross, man?
Did you say cubicle?
Yeah.
What if I have an open desk?
Or if you have
You're not
an
thinking of
open
me?
desk or workstation or
Your stand-up
office,
desk.
or you're in your
My
car.
motorized stand-up desk.
I just like to thank the people that are listening wherever their location may be. To
Yeah, I
tune
thank
in.
you guys too. Thanks.
Okay, cool. Well then, my name's Jay. Fucks with me.
Send me $1.
I'm on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at It's Jay Whitaker. You should check it out. It's mostly me just doing dumb shit, and then
Hey, I want to be a guest on your podcast.
I actually am working on that and spend guests on podcasts.
He's
No
got,
white people
that means
allowed.
he's got a mic on layaway.
Yeah, that's exactly what. No, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I hate you for your accuracy.
I'll bring my own mic.
I like you, Tom. Anyways, the name of the podcast is Incredibly Vocal Minority, like my ass. So just check it out. It's
Hey, Kerry, can I borrow a mic?
shut up.
I've got extras.
Pops, Dad?
I want to do it my way.
Okay. All right.
All right, so
You know
check it
that
out.
Kerry actually defecates mics
Really?
after being in the business for so long.
They get lost.
He
Give me like
eats
one of
foods.
those old school microphones.
I just want to know if that comes with or without a windscreen.
Yeah, pop filter.
No,
It
these-
comes with one, but you got to
these
get
are-
a new one.
These are really expensive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The
$4.
windscreens are very expensive.
$4. Anyways, check it out on iTunes and Stitcher and all that other shit. Incredibly Vocal Minority Podcast. And I'm doing a show at Wise Guys November 18th at the new one that's opening in Jordan Landing. I don't know where it is, but just go on the website,
You said it
wiseguyscomedy.com.
was in Jordan Landing.
Yeah, but I don't know specifically the
That's a lot of
address.
space.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a lot of
space.
So
It's
yeah.
right next to the Joe's Crab Shack.
No, I got that wrong. That's Commons.
Oh,
Landing is out that way.
Landing's
There's a
is
lot
out
of
off,
space.
it's
Oh,
out
okay.
off Redwood Road.
Yeah.
there's no Joe's Crab Shack?
Nah.
No.
The light
I like
doesn't
to
touch
be-
there. We don't talk about it.
That's right.
I like to get a
But you
good
know what,
crab boiled and enjoy a show.
You know what helps us enjoy our show is our host.
Oh.
Our host. His name is Kerry Jackson.
Oh, hi, everyone.
Yes.
Yes, the admirable admiral.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 10, x96.com. Let's see.
Your partner of that show has had a cold for a long time.
Like 2 months.
Yeah, he's on his way out the door, huh?
We'll talk. We'll talk.
That's going to be a fun week.
I want to start with my favorite story of the week that I found.
What's that?
I don't know if you read Doctor Who magazine.
I don't.
Yeah, no.
I don't.
First of all, what's a magazine?
Now, the reason I brought this up, I found the story because we all heard the story this week about the Twitter employee who, on his last day, he or she's last day, we don't know, shut off Trump's account for 11 minutes.
The hero we deserve.
Exactly. So he took off. But this happened the same day that I found this. A disgruntled employee
At Doctor Who magazine.
Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit. I'm fucking out of here.
They have fired columnist Nicholas Pegg, who has worked there since 2005. He's also been one of the several actors who operates Dalek costumes.
Trash cans. Walking trash cans.
Exactly. And it came to light that he had hid an offensive message in the magazine's most recent issue, 518. The first letter...
There's 518 issues of this magazine.
The show's been around for a while.
It's been on for 200 years.
It's the longest running science fiction show in the world.
Still,
Boom.
What?
I just got taught.
The first letter in every sentence on a piece of the history of pufferfish
Why is that in Doctor Who
in
magazine?
Doctor Who.
Maybe that'll play.
Are there pufferfish on that show?
Maybe pufferfish will play a critical role in the next season.
Could be. Spelled out a coded diatribe against the BBC and the publisher. And the only reason that you knew it is because at the end of the article, he wrote in a separate box, if you look hard enough, there's always something hidden in plain sight. So
he busted himself?
He kind of busted himself. He wanted people to see this message, but it wound up fucking him in the end. So when you put it together...
not in a good way.
Now remember, he's British, all right? Yeah. So they use the C word differently than we do.
More liberally, if you will.
Yeah.
They pronounce it like
And they
Dean
don't say
Koontz.
Koontz.
So you put the message together, the message reads, Panini, the publisher, Panini and BBC Worldwide are cunts.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Found it.
It's Kunt.
And he was gone.
Yeah.
He was fired.
What a good way to get fired.
Blaze of glory. So
I respect that.
We all have that fantasy. We all have that dream of disabling Donald Trump's Twitter account on our last day at work, and
Or just like quitting in the best way possible.
yeah, just
Drop the
calling
mic
people.
and walk
Yeah.
off. Like almost like career suicide by cop.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got it planned.
Oh,
I've got it planned.
I was close on fucking Halloween, man.
I'm gonna put dick butt on everybody's computers using our deployment server.
Nice.
That's what I love about you. You will like totally like Kari-splain somebody.
Yeah.
Like correct them with like pure logic and facts, and then also draw dicks on their
Children's photos.
on their
Yes, I will
children's
do
photo.
that.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I have done that multiple times.
It is my favorite thing.
Just real quick, Teresa from Draper, if you're still mad about that, come find me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh shit!
This week, so it's Halloween, right, at the Sev.
yeah.
By the way, fuck Halloween now. I can't even stand
Oh, baby.
Oh, God, that's my joy.
Trunk or treat's ruined everything.
Let's see, it'd be over 100 children. That's just
They have
hurt me
hurt
when
you.
it comes to Halloween. But I try to do some cute shit.
No.
I got the witch's cauldron, right? And I got the dry ice, and I went and I buy the green Hawaiian punch. But I put like duct tape over it. And I said,
Yeah.
"Dragon's blood, stay away."
The duct tape,
Dangerous. And
the
then
duct tape
dragon's
is
blood.
what sells it,
and,
right?
and the cooler it says like frozen wizard's breath. This will kill you. So I put it all together, and like most of the kids are like, "Oh, this is. What is this? Is it hot?" I'm like, "No, it's very cold." "How did you do this?" I'm like, "Magic."
Got to be a teacher.
And then there's just one shitty kid in there,
It's always one.
and he's like, "It's just dry ice and juice, everyone.
I was like,
Dry ice and juice." And I'm like, "Dude, you're being a."
This is the same kind of kid that would yell at someone for not knowing the Doctor Who's been on for 6 years.
I hate to say
How old is this kid? Are we talking like teenagers?
No, and I go, "Dude, you're being a party pooper. Stop it." And he goes, "I don't care." And I just want to look at him. It's like, "Cool, you smell. You fucking feel smart for once."
And that young man grew up to be
Kerry Jackson.
the next governor of the Utah State.
Oh god!
Yes.
Just juice and fucking dry ice, you fucking rube.
No, I was that kid. I was like a comic book guy when I was in like the 4th grade. Nobody liked me. That's why I got beat up so much. It's because I was incompetent.
That's why we're all here.
Yeah, that's what we're all here. Because we were all tiny comic book guys.
That's right.
Nobody could stand us.
I'm wearing my bandana because I'm Lucas from Stranger Things.
All right, you guys wanted to talk about Stranger Things. I haven't had a chance to see season 2 yet.
None of it?
None of it.
I binge watched it all Sunday.
Yeah, I did.
One day, 9 hours.
I finished it last night.
I did it all Friday and Saturday last
So?
week.
I think it was better than the first season.
Yeah.
Same.
It was really
Like,
good.
it's really, really good.
The only reason I think it's better is because they didn't have to character develop this time. Like, they didn't have to introduce characters. You knew what was going on from the beginning if you watched the first
Although
season.
they-
Really getting into depth.
Yep, jump right
I
in.
want to give a shout out to, what's his name, Sean Astin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
Fucking amazing.
way good.
But I could not help but think
Bob the Brain.
Lord of the Rings at the same time. I was just like, I feel like I'm watching Sam over
Kind
here.
of.
Yeah.
Like,
For
I know.
that show, like, I'm so into it because I was exactly that age and exactly I was.
Steal your
Dustin.
hat, by the way.
It's my Dustin hat.
I'm gonna steal the
I
hat.
got it at Target.
He doesn't lisp on a T.
I can lick on it wherever I want.
Shony.
Shoney.
No, but seriously,
God.
like, I love all the music.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
I was that age. I played D&D. I was a hapless nerd that, and this one they have a couple of them have a mutual crush, and I was that incompetent at it, and I just think it's beautifully shot.
Yep.
Amazing writing, and it's like a love letter to the 80s without being like derivative.
Overt.
Yeah.
It's just
So can I say that I fucks with Steve though?
Oh, yeah, I was about to
Steve
ask.
is amazing. I don't know why I fell in love with him more in the second than I did the first.
I agree.
Oh no, Steve!
Right?
He was like, what did we decide he was? He's like the Ash.
Yeah,
He's like the Ash. Remember Steve, the old shitty boyfriend?
He's the reluctant hero.
Yeah.
No,
basically,
he actually you see him develop, and that's what I really liked about this. Was it just the fact, and even just Winona Ryder, like she's still batshit crazy, but just a really good mom.
I'm gonna bring him home.
Yeah, I mean, I love my mom, but I kind of wish Winona Ryder was my mom.
I wish Winona Ryder as Spock's mom was my mom. All right.
I'll
Anyway,
give you that.
Well, and then also, how shitty was that new character, the brother of Maxine?
Is this
Oh
the
my
Mullet
God,
Kid?
the
I
Mullet-
haven't watched it yet, but I've heard that Mullet Kid is pointless.
Yeah, he really is
He's
pointless.
kind
And I'm all like, Red Power Ranger, get out of here.
But you're
Get
just
out of here.
kind of an asshole. But he looks like Jared Leto and Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Yes,
baby.
no, seriously.
He's the same guy that was the Red Power Ranger in the Power Rangers movie.
I didn't even realize
And he
that
does look like Jared Leto.
until my wife's like, "That's the Red Power Ranger." I was like, "What?"
Well, and then there's that,
Doesn't look anything like.
and then
he
there's
did
that
in that other
interesting
movie.
shower scene.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
I'm
was
talking
a-
like Stanley Kubrick, like
No, it's
No,
you just
no,
got-
no,
I'm not
no.
gonna spoil it, but you just gotta see it. There's a shower scene,
Yeah,
and you're like,
I feel you.
I was like,
It's just
hey, bro, like,
a little weird.
That was
are we playing basketball? What's happening? Yeah, exactly.
oh my
You know
god.
what my first thought was that whole scene, because I totally understand that. I literally jumped to Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 with all the gay innuendos, like with that in the 80s, and I was just like, what the hell? Is Freddy coming out? Like, what's
Yeah,
happening?
it was really weird.
So, without giving it away,
Yeah.
what is kind of the plot of the season?
Yeah, curious.
Because
It's
I don't know.
dark as fuck. How it ended from season. Can we assume that anyone listening to this?
If you
If
haven't
you haven't
seen
seen
it,
season 1, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's been like a year.
yeah,
Okay.
Jump on
Sign.
it.
So
you've had time. Yeah.
as we remember, in season 1, Ellie banished the Demogorgon.
Demogorgon.
I call it what I want.
Demogorgon.
Demodogs, whatever.
It's African American vernacular English, okay? Lay off.
Demogorgon.
I call him Demogon.
I call
Oh,
him
that's
Demogorgon.
completely wrong.
Decagone.
No, Decagon. Yeah. So, anyways, Ellie got rid of the Decagon. That's what I'm calling him. Shut up. Don't fucking look at him. He's a
Whatever.
Decagon.
Have it, Tony.
Were you gonna call him a fuckboy?
Yeah, almost did. But yeah, so Ellie gets rid of the Decagon.
It's hurting me too.
Weird standalone episode.
It tightens my chest when he says that. And I just
It
wanna-
tightens my butthole.
You see, I'm over here like, I can't sit still.
Decagorgon.
The Decagon.
I'm exhausted.
So he got rid of the Decagon, or she got rid of the Decagon, and now like that universe has been expanded, and so now season 2 is all like, hey, Decagone got friends.
What's the name of the kid that spent all the time there?
Will.
Yeah.
Is he alive?
He's alive, and he's like
he was alive at the end of it. So
because at the end of the first season, he's puking up.
He came out, yeah.
and he was puking up
And he
slugs.
killed a bug, yeah.
Yeah. And
We find out what those fuckers are.
what you have
It's
to
a
remember,
Decagone.
the main thing for season 2 that you got to remember is in season 1, 11 opened up a doorway to
Yes.
To the upside down.
upside down.
Yeah.
That is what plays the key role in season 2.
Yes.
So-
The door is
Okay.
still open.
My question is this just like a long form Animorphs joke? You know, with like the little like slug things that go inside and like take control of it? Is this like
no,
one of those
no,
things?
It's not one of those
These
things.
aren't
So it's not one of those
yerks.
things.
These aren't yerks.
Yerks, that's
There's
right.
no andalites.
Okay,
no
no andalites.
Hulkajir. We're good.
Gosh, you're
But-
speaking my language.
and
It's weird.
I own every single one of those books.
And then, well, then just and based what you assume from the trailers is now Will is starting to see visions because he went to the face down.
Well, yeah,
ass
he
up,
was- he was
and,
there.
like,
The
now
Face down, ass up.
Face
That's
down, ass up.
That's what I call it. It's not the upside down; it's the face down, ass up.
Just because you call it that doesn't make it right.
Look, I handle my Decagones and face down, ass up the way I do it. Okay.
That thing is kind of
I've
a
been fighting
butterface.
Decagones and the ass down face down, ass up.
So yeah, Will's in the face down, ass up, and now he's starting to see visions from the face down, ass up, and it's like a bigger Decagone. It's more like a hecagon.
I'm writing as fast as I can.
Shadow monster.
Kerry's just writing.
There we
He's
go.
like, I just can't wait to watch this shit.
I feel like an
Kiki-
intern because I
Kiki
want to
knows.
ask Kerry
Yeah.
what he's writing down. Like,
Oh, no.
what
I got
is?
you.
I need notes.
My favorite thing that Kerry
particular.
does is they will say something completely fucked up, and then Kerry's like, there's always a deep sigh, and then scribbling.
I saw it happen.
He's like, this is my fucking life. I'm writing down face down, ass up.
He's writing you guys out of his will.
He's thinking to himself, I can only blame myself.
That'd be so funny if that was his will.
Yeah.
Like he's writing out.
It just depends
changes.
on each episode. It's like
Changes every episode.
Look what I left to Shannon.
As long as I get
Nothing.
Kari gets the Uhura figure. I don't know.
I leave to Jay a geometry book.
So he can learn about Decagons.
No, it's fantastic. I love the shit. I think it was really
It's
fantastic.
amazing.
Oh, yeah,
it's
for sure.
amazing. Shadow Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get to know
Super,
about
super good, you
season
guys.
2.
I just have got too many shows in my DVR I got to get rid of before I
You
can
know
start.
what?
Much
I-
shit in the world.
Jen and I made a decision. We're like, we're just gonna finish Stranger Things, then we'll catch up on the shows.
Yeah, so my wife and I did the same thing. I had to go out of town on Sunday last week.
Where'd you go? Heaven?
New Jersey.
Oh.
Not quite.
The asshole of the United States.
Wow.
So I was like, I don't want to cram it all into 2 days. We'll watch a couple, and when I get back, we'll finish it. We started watching Friday night. Watched 6 episodes that night. Finished it the next day.
you were in,
It was
yeah.
good.
I know.
It was
I
good.
binged it in 2 days.
I
Yeah.
binged it all in one day.
Yeah.
But my friends call me the binge watching queen because I get through shows like that.
What have you binge watched recently?
Stranger Things. I binge watched My Hero Academia. It's an anime, one of my favorite animes.
Oh, cool.
Got through all that, season 1 and 2.
What the fuck?
That one was like 2 days.
Okay, that stupid question, intelligent answer. Because I feel like I would genuinely love anime every time I watch anime, but it's just like it's so involving because there's a lot of subtitles, you know, and so you gotta
Reading's hard.
Yeah, you gotta put the phone away.
It's a skill. It's a skill.
Like, so what do you recommend for people that just don't want to watch subtitles? Because that's like my only roadblock.
Yeah.
I would if I had.
My advice would be don't watch foreign films or entertainment.
But I like learning
To
about
start.
different cultures, which Americans need to learn to.
How about you just turn off the subtitles and don't understand what the fuck you're watching?
Oh, that's even better, man. I can make
I
my own
would
shit.
honestly recommend, just if you want to watch it, but just know that you're gonna have to dive into that. I've been wanting to learn Japanese, so I feel like by watching it in subtitles, I am learning Japanese at the same time, like while I'm playing around on this app that I'm trying to learn with. But at the same time, I think it's cool to watch both because for me, like, I don't dislike one or the other. It's more of the actors. I'm really into voice actors, and
Okay.
so to me, there's certain shows where I will absolutely not watch this in subtitles because I love the English so much, and
Okay.
the actors are fantastic. And then there's some English actors where I'm just like, no, I'd rather hear Japanese.
Do you like Sunny Straight?
What is it?
I like Sunny Straight. Remember I interviewed
Voice
Sunny
is
Straight?
Krillin.
Yeah, Krillin, yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm a big.
That's like
C-
one of my favorite things we've ever done on the show. And it was like in the first year, right? Or the first or the second year.
It was
second
early
year.
on, yeah.
I'm
I
a big
almost
Steve.
fainted. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan.
I see, and I want to actually start watching Dragon Ball Super because that's the new
Yeah.
one. I haven't
I was
dived
like,
into it yet.
I interviewed him in character. I interviewed Krillin.
Krillin is all of us. He's
Yeah.
the tiny guy who gets shit on all the time. He is in all of us.
I love Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom is my favorite.
Spike
voice
from
actor.
Cowboy Bebop,
Yes.
girl.
Oh my god,
What
that's
did
a
I-
boo thing right there.
What
That's
did I
a boo
ask
thing.
Krillin? I was like, "Hey, is Vegeta as much of an asshole on the set as he as he is on the show?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, man, total asshole, total asshole."
God. He's like a tiny Brooklynite, like just an angry, bald Brooklynite.
I've always been more of a Piccolo guy.
And you know, Piccolo's the black guy.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
green, but he's black.
Yeah, Piccolo's a black dude. Like I'm the best. Like when he like freaks the fuck out and merges and like becomes like super Namek Piccolo, he's like that monologue. That's a black dude. That's a black dude.
well, and Saiyans can be black people, yeah.
I just
Kill this shit.
black guy from ATL. That's what. That's what he said.
The one anime that I always recommend is the one that Shannon recommended to me, and that's Bobobo.
Did you genuinely watch that?
It's Bobobo.
We watched it.
Bobobo.
What the fuck is that?
We would
That's
text each
his
other.
name.
We would text each other. It's like, "Fuck it, bubba, 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 bubba."
That sounds like a language the Decagone speak in the face down, ass up.
That's still about the only anime that
So,
I'm able to consume.
Boba, 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 Bo. He looked like if Johnny Bravo from that old Cartoon Network show,
The one called Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo from the show Johnny Bravo, yeah. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson had a baby. That's what he looked like.
He looked like that and the little Luke Cage classic comic thrown
Yeah.
in there with a blonde afro, and his power was that his nose hairs
His nostril hairs
would come out and like whip you.
beat the shit out of people.
I can't believe you convinced Kerry to watch
No,
that.
no.
He had me at nose hairs.
He always talked about himself in third person. So he goes, "So listen, Boba, 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 Bo, don't do that."
This is a fucking real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a real anime.
I've heard of it and never watched it.
It was on Adult Swim for
What
a
does
while.
he fight?
Yeah.
Bad guys.
Stupid shit.
Yeah. This
But
is
all right, what's
your
his
typical
what's his
anime.
main villain?
He didn't really have one, did he?
He was like Kane from Kung Fu. And
Yeah.
he just walked the earth.
He walked the earth.
Walk the earth.
Earth, ERF, planet. That's the planet we live on.
Capital E,
Soul Star System. What's up?
capital EAR.
And that's
I think
and
we
that's
get more
the name
street
of the,
cred.
That's the name of the episode, by the way. ERF. Earth.
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 walking the earth.
All right. Let's
What
take a
the
break.
fuck is even just happening?
I know,
to us
right?
A little bit.
After these
Messages will be right back.
Earth.